Okay, this is how you run various reports in Intacct in order to kind of see your accounts balance or see your funds activity, whether it's income or expenses. And sometimes on some of these login screens, you will have a dashboard when you first log in. It's called AVPFA, Requester Entity Level. And so when you log in, there should be some reports you'll find useful whenever you log in. But if there's ever anything that you can't find, and I'll show that to you in a second, if there's anything that you ever can't find, then this is how you get those reports. General applications, general ledger, and then over here on the far right under reports, general ledger again. Okay. Then you're going to set your time period up here. So most of the time it'll be a 10/01 17. Let's go back 2 years to 09, and it doesn't matter if you put a date in the future. So by default, I'm always putting an 09/30/19 or the next year in, just to make sure I capture everything. Change this to cash. All these funds are on a cash basis, all these restricted funds. And now you're going to select the GL account here to run on. 1025 is the account, your cash account for your fund. And it will give you all transactions, ins and outs. And what I would do too is go down here and make sure you click details on the on show transaction information. And then you click view. And it should come up with a report that shows all of your funds activity. For the cash account, it's going to show you the all the transactions, your starting balance at 10/1/17, and all the transactions that impact it. You might see an annual allocation or a monthly allocation that hits to the positive side, debiting it, increasing your balance, and here's all your expenses that decrease your balance. If you want to see your donation revenue, that's account 4000. That will give you any donation revenue. This particular fund doesn't have it. If you want to see your allocations that you got in every year, most of them are going to be 9999 TRIN. 9999 TRIN, transfer in, is what is going to be the account that you want to look at to get any allocations in. And there you see for this fund the past 2 years allocations. The one you'll use the most is 5110. That is your expenses for this time period, just plain old account 5110. And you'll see here, this will open up and it'll show all the, and it'll even give the description on the check if you run this. Alcohol portion of a dinner bill here, you can see that detail. If you want to just if you've got a smaller fund that doesn't have a ton of activity and you don't care about all of those being on the same report, it's going to give you a little warning message. You just clear the accounts out altogether and it'll give you every account for the fund. So it will give you the cash account, the donation account, everything, all the general ledger activity for that fund. Let's go back here, and here is the dashboard you should see when you log in. This is giving you the current month's beginning balance for any funds that are in your area, and this column will total up if you've got multiple funds over here, and this will give you your ending balance through 9/30/19. So it's just basically everything this fiscal year. This is a list of any requests that you've got out there that your name, your user ID is attached to. These right here are other reports that are just minimized fund disbursements for the current month. It'll show you any that you've got as of the current month, the current month's date. This is going to tell you any outside gifts, any donations that your fund has received. And this is going to give you a list of all your disbursements through the prior month end. So if you're reconciling based on those reports that go out on the 10th of every month, here's a list of that, and you can click on that little magnifying glass, and it'll allow you to change any report type on this screen to a CSV, an Excel, whatever. So you can export those and use that to help you with your reconciliation process and make sure you've got everything down. All right. Hope this was helpful, and please let us know if you still have any questions.